Hey there, beautiful souls. If you are new here, hello and welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you are returning, thank you for your support of the channel. Not every message will resonate for you, and that's okay. Take what feels true for you and just leave the rest behind for someone else who needs to hear it. Before we dive into your tarot messages for November, let's take a quick look at some key astrological aspects for the month. Well, here we go again with another Mercury retrograde. This takes place from the 9th to the 29th of the month. Now, while this might feel like a step back, take it as an invitation to revisit unresolved themes with fresh eyes. Your mind goes even further into the past as you seek to figure out how to unplug from past storylines so you can truly move into the future that resonates with who you are becoming. Within this process, expect surprises, revelations, and eye-opening realizations, particularly if you are a Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. On November 5th, we have a full moon in Taurus. This lunar phase highlights your relationship with your body by encouraging some gentle movement and playful exercise, especially if you've been feeling nervous, sleepless, or stuck in your head. Practices like yoga or grounding rituals that reconnect you to your body's wisdom are a great way to harness the energies at play. Jupiter goes retrograde in Cancer on November 11th, which means the lucky planet enters its dormant season, putting a momentary halt on your ability to expand, especially if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The good news is that you get to review your growth strategies as a way to perfect your craft. November 20th's new moon in Scorpio invites you to go within to find the answers to tricky questions. If you're able to calm your mind, then some colorful, smart insights are in store for you. Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, this one's for you. And finally, on November 21st, when the sun enters Sagittarius, go ahead and embrace the season of exploration, learning, and celebration. Now that we have that taken care of, just a quick reminder to take a second to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's completely free for you, and it makes a big difference in supporting the channel. And if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more, then give it a like so the YouTube algorithm knows to keep showing you content like this. Stick around, my friends. I'll meet you on the other side to dive into your tarot messages. Right, beautiful souls, this is your tarot messages from the universe for the month of November. And it is for those of you where you have the sun, moon, or rising sign of Sagittarius. Any and all of the above. And we're going to dive right into your messages. So we're going to give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting those messages for the highest vibrational good of my Sagittarius seekers. All right, Sag, let's see what the universe wants to tell you for the month of November. We have 4 cards, please. Okay, you have the Tower. Okay, now, do not freak out because already I'm getting messages. I'm getting good messages. It's not a freak out. Lots of people see the Tower card and they go, oh no, Don't worry. Nothing bad there. I'll tell you that right now. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Swords. See something flipped. Hold on. Okay, you have the Temperance card. You also have the Ten of Pentacles there together. Let me just move these a bit so you can see them. Okay, so Temperance with the Ten of Pentacles there. Let's see what you got at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I really like this Seven of Pentacles, Sag, because in other tarot decks, the Seven of Pentacles is this fully grown tree, and it's got all these pentacles on it. And, you know, the characters like humming and hawing about, you know, how do I make this better? How do I, you know, make these things grow faster? That is not what is on this Seven of Pentacles. This Seven of Pentacles, and look at that. You have the Nine of Cups right behind it. Oh, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wowza. This Seven of Pentacles right here is this tree that's growing, but it has a whole beautiful root system, so it's very grounded here and things are taken off. Okay, so this tree is going to be growing into something amazing. I feel with this Nine of Cups, this Wheel of Fortune, and the message that I'm getting, and that's why I said don't freak out when you see that tower, or the fact that you saw that tower. This is, whatever this is for you, it's dynamic. It's going to result in something so beautiful, right? This is thinking about the long term for you, particularly because it ends here with this Ten of Pentacles. You're definitely thinking about the future, and you've decided to build something new for yourself. Either rebuild something from the ground up. Either something, there's been major change in your life, or this could be a major change. But if it is, whatever it is, I feel it's a really dynamic major change for you. Okay, I don't know if you feel like you're at a crossroads. I don't think you maybe you have been, maybe you haven't been. I just kind of feel like if you haven't been, then, you know, or if you are, or if you were, you know, I would say just leave that behind, because the efforts that you're making here with this Seven of Pentacles is going to lead to some kind of astounding and outstanding, got both of those words, astounding and outstanding kind of achievement. Okay, and this could be in any area of your life, but I will say I feel it much more so in somebody's professional endeavors. Okay, so I find that this is very, very intriguing. I'm dying to get into this read because I just love this energy. I wish this energy was my energy. I feel this this tower is not negative, okay? This tower is really positive energy. So we're going to get into your clarifiers a little bit right away, because I want to understand this tower, right? Realizing that the tower is a major change. It is something, I want to say, like, the tower is, sometimes it's a, how to put this nicely, sometimes it's a kick in the pants, okay? Sometimes we're feeling very, oh, what's the word? Sometimes we're feeling very content, very comfortable in a situation. Let's say you're in a job or in a place and you go, yeah, but I like everybody and I make money and you're not going anywhere, but you're like, okay, yeah, okay, well, I could just stay here. Maybe I'll stay here another year, okay? The Tower is an energy that comes around and says, if you don't move or you don't make this change, I'm going to make it for you, or I'm going to make it happen for you. So it's like something comes along. Sometimes it's a bit of a surprise energy. Sometimes it's negative surprise energy, but sometimes it's a positive. So when we look at it and we say, you know, this is the swift kick in the pants to move or change and develop something new here. This is what I feel you're doing, right? It's an unexpected change, okay? Don't think of it as chaos. It's more of, you know, something, it's brought you some kind of new awareness that something is happening. Now, for some of you, it could be that there's a major reorg that happens at the office, okay? Or in your professional life. And the I don't know, the boss changes. And then you're like, oh, no, I don't know this guy. Well, that's okay, because maybe it's good for you to be saying, hey, I should change departments myself. Or, you know, this Tower is some kind of signal of new awareness that change is required in your life. And it will be a good one, because there is the Six of Wands, okay? I feel like, you know, as I said, it's going to result in some outstanding achievement. I can't tell you what that is, only you know your situation, okay? But I feel like you're willing to be a little bit flexible here, okay? So that's actually really good. That's what's going to help you to stand out compared to everybody else, okay? You know, you will continue to immerse yourself in what I would say is your hard work ethic, okay? And, you know, okay, you might continue to do that, or you might even just say, you can take more of a laid back approach and say, hey, you know, if it happens, it happens, and they move me, great. If they don't, they don't. But I'll tell you, there is that achievement. There is that King of Pentacles. Who doesn't want to be the King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles for me is like the CEO, okay? Or the CFO. It's a C-level person. It's somebody who has the potential to be the top. So maybe you've always sat there and said, yeah, you know, if it happens, great. If they want to give me the job, great. But you have the potential to be this person. Okay, so there's that outstanding, astounding achievement right there, is that you have the potential to grow to this level. Okay, all because of this change. Now, it could be a change that you decide and you go somewhere else. It could be the change that you're forced to go somewhere else because of some reason, or reorg, or, you know, maybe, you know, God forbid that you're let go. But all I can say is I feel like there's something else for you, all right? Sagittarius is really, really great energy. Yeah. Just be adaptable. That's the most important thing, is go with the flow, be adaptable. And, you know, I would also say stay alert. There's the King of Wands. Okay, wow. Now, if the Emperor comes out, that's even better. It hasn't come out yet, but you've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands here. This is another C level, okay? This is like CFO, because this is the money guy. This is like the CTO or the CEO, okay? To me, the Emperor is one more of those, okay? So if the Emperor comes out, I'm going to be loving this for you. But all I can say is pay close attention this month, all right? Because you certainly have the opportunity to grow something here and to shift. I think you're going to have to make some quick decisions here on the spot as things evolve. Yeah. And, you know, that's going to help you to stay on top of your game. Now, this Knight of Pentacles is showing you that the sky's the limit. in this case, the field is wide open, and there's nothing that you cannot achieve. Okay, there's nothing that you cannot achieve here other than requiring a little patience, because there's temperance, and you have temperance here too. So what's interesting is that, and I got that message before, and I was waiting to give it to you because I always wait till I get to the cards for the messages that I get. But I felt like you're really looking at your long-term vision. You're really looking at your future. You're really looking at the next, you know, hey, where do I want to be in 5-10 years or what have you? And you're really saying to yourself, okay, this is what I want, but it does require a little temperance. It does require a little patience, because we say, hey, that's what I want for the long term, but I want it now. Okay, so you have this beautiful green field in front of you. You can decide what direction you're going to take this in. Just requires a little bit of temperance with this Knight of Pentacles. I also feel like you have to kind of reserve or conserve, if you will, your resources. Maybe, you know, with the Temperance card is saying bide your time, okay? Save your energy for when it's most needed. You know, don't jump and, you know, if it is a new situation, you know, don't burn it all in one shot is what I want to say. You know, bide your time here and just, you know, go with the flow. Go with the flow. And oh, me? You want me to be considered for that job? Oh, sure. Okay. Okay, that's the messages I'm getting here for somebody, all right? So just kind of make it like it's a bit of a surprise for you instead of saying, oh my God, I'm going to go after that job. Okay, so I would just say, really, yeah, just you have some a potential to make some momentous money here. That's the Ten of Pentacles again, but a very different Ten of Pentacles, in that this one is a treasure chest full of coins. So, you know, what you see is what you can get, right? The Knight of Pentacles, you're envisioning it. There it is right there to be reaped. Just patience and bide your time here a little bit, all right? Yeah. There's definitely something down the road coming for you, Sag. Okay. Let's get one more clarifier for that Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Wow. Claim it, man. Claim your domain. This is yours for the taking. You're getting the clarity of mind, you're getting the ideas, you're seeing where you can take this, and there is nowhere, you know, there's nowhere you can go wrong here, except with that Ten of Swords, okay? In the sense that it's not a negative card, it's a card of saying, in this instance, is, you know, the only real barrier that you might have here is your own fears or your own insecurities. That is what the Ten of Swords is. It says face your fears, okay? Now, this one is looking out to the future, this figure on this Ten of Swords, but oftentimes it's a character lying on their stomach with a whole bunch of swords in the back. But what's really important on that image is that the person's hand, the figure on the card in other tarot decks, the hand is facing upward, which is saying, I give in to spirit, guide me. All right, so here you are. The only thing that can hold you back is your own fears. Now this, even if this is not professional, this could be in your personal life, okay? So it could be in a relationship. So that too is the only barrier that you might really face. Your own fears, your own insecurities, which you'll have to confront, right? That's what the Ten of Swords says. It says confront it. Now, especially I would say if you're single, okay? Because it's very easy for singles to say, yeah, but it's so much easier. I could just sit at home and watch Netflix and, you know, sit on my couch and eat takeout and, right? That's a very, very easy thing to do, okay, as a single. But guess what? As a single and you're doing that, you don't meet anybody, okay? Now, I would just say that, you know, it's time to explore for you as well. If you are in a relationship, then, you know, don't let those insecurities about, oh, this relationship, it's bound, you know, it's been so great, it's bound to go off on, you know, the wrong path. At some point, it always does, right? That's an insecurity, okay? So don't let those things break in here. Don't let them break into you professionally. Do not let them break into your relationships, okay? And I say that because guess what I just said to you? There is that 10 of Swords. Again, there's that character lying on his back with all those swords. Time to face the fears, own up, confront it, and say, this is not really a fear. This is me just being silly, okay? Now, if you're already in a relationship, I just say this is a time that really calls for sort of a measured and balanced approach. That's what Temperance is as well. It's balance. Usually, you know, figure has 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the water, on the ground, and 1 in the water. So I would just say to you, yeah, just take a more balanced approach here, okay? But I do feel there's opportunity galore, okay? That's why I said it was a dynamic month. There is your Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities, new wealth, new job, new bonus, new certificates, new, you know, new act, you know, anything that, you know, new opportunities in the material world. Just, you know, contracts, new deals I'm feeling for somebody. So there's a lot here, a lot of opportunities that are coming at you, but they're all going to lead to great things, because you see that Seven of Pentacles, it has such a great root system. That little tree that guy is tending to, he's putting a lot of effort to make sure that tree grows exactly the way he wants it to. And because it has deep roots, it's going to grow very large. All right, there is the Ace of Cups. This is going to make you feel very, very fulfilled. Coming into this Temperance, 10 of Pentacles, as I already said, I'm really feeling like when you're thinking about the long term, we do need it requires a little bit of patience, because even though we say, okay, that's what I want for 10 years from now, maybe we really want it now. Okay, so, you know, that doesn't really go well with the universe. The universe says, okay, you told me you want it in 10 years, I'm going to get it in 10 years, right? So, yeah, let's just see what the clarifiers want to tell us on that. Yeah, there's your Tower again, okay? This I feel like is you're building fresh. You're building something new. You're building from the ground up from you, okay? It's like there's a little bit of a foundation, but now you have the opportunity to take something in a new direction. I just heard the guy is toppled. I don't know who that is for, but if your boss has been toppled and you have the opportunity to become one of these people, then you will be building on some foundation, but taking things in a new direction, which perhaps you've always wanted to, and now you have the opportunity to implement all your wonderful ideas. And you just do this with a great deal of professionalism. You know, you're being proactive, self-aware, okay? And you're going to navigate this month brilliantly, because there is the Seven of Wands. This is you saying, here I am. Now it's my turn to reign, and I get the opportunity to implement what I've always wanted to, and I can't wait. Just listen to your instincts. And you can't make this up, people. What did I tell you about the Emperor? Holy cow. There it is. Listen to your instincts. There's the CEO, there's the CFO, there's the CTO. This is any one of these positions is yours for the taking, Sag. Wow, that's gorgeous. All right. Let's see what the fairies want to tell you. Do you have a message, please, for Sagittarius for November? What would you like to tell Sagittarius? It is card called Protection. Protection. And I'm going to read it to you. It says, the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Right? So you're well protected, my friends. Jump on this. This is a gorgeous month, beautiful month for you. And I really hope something's resonating for you in this reading, because I think it's a wonderful read. I'll leave it there. Please don't forget to show your support of this channel by clicking the like button and subscribing if you haven't already. Both buttons are free for you, costs you nothing. It lets me know that you're interested in these things and that I should be putting up more readings, different types of readings. It lets YouTube know that you're interested in seeing more of these videos. And if you want, you can click the notification bell as well, because that'll tell you when I drop my next video. I will be dropping more videos next month, and you will want to make sure you listen to those, because I'm going to be making an announcement that I'm very happy to be making next month. So you're not going to want to miss that, because I think you might be interested in what I'm saying. All right, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You will not miss when I announce that. I'll see you again very soon, my friends. Until then, please know that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.